Hello everybody, it's G-Fest 2010 again, coming at you with a new Godzilla toy review. This toy review was requested by C. Powers, and it is the Bandai 1998 Mecha-King Ghidorah. Alright, so let's get started with detail as always. The detail, of course, is pretty good on this figure. It's got all the mechanical parts and the scales are very nicely done. It all looks really cool. In terms of paint, he is pretty much movie accurate based as far as I can tell. But many people complained about this. He's supposed to have that little thing right there painted. It should be painted purple, I think, if I can recall correctly. But everything else is pretty good. I mean, silver and gold, and with red inside the mouths and red for the eyes, and then for the mechanical heads, blue eyes and that missile tip on its head. It's red. For articulation, really you wouldn't expect too much from well, I mean, most people are disappointed with many different Ghidorah figures, but I mean, this is still fair in terms of articulation. I mean, it could be nothing. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there is a glue seal on the tail, but I don't want to mess with it. And I don't think there's glue seals on the necks. I think they're just stuck in there. Yeah. So now let's get over to scale. First, let's scale him up with, of course, Godzilla. Heisei Godzilla. Now technically this isn't really accurate. In the movie, Ghidorah was much bigger than Godzilla, like this big. Or maybe even this big. I don't know. I don't exactly remember, but Ghidorah was much bigger than Godzilla in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah in 1991. But this still looks good if you're just, making like a, it still looks fine. Die. And now we'll scale him up with my other Ghidorah figure, which is Bandai Creations GMK Ghidorah. Yeah, they're both, in terms of wingspan, Mecha-King Ghidorah is actually taller. Well, I guess it matters how you position the wings, but I think 2001 Ghidorah is taller. His head his necks are kind of just hunched over, while this one's more like out. I mean, it is generally smaller, but. And now we'll do some other monsters for fun. Let's try Space Godzilla. Again, since Space Godzilla is about the same size as Godzilla, I mean, it's not really accurate, but it still looks good. And now for Mecha-Godzilla. Again, Mecha-Godzilla is near the same height as Godzilla, but he's a bit taller, so it wouldn't exactly work actually, but it still looks all right. And now for Destroya. Since Destroya is bigger than Godzilla significantly, this is actually kind of a tough call here. I'm still gonna say this Ghidorah is too small, because yeah, he looked a lot bigger than Godzilla in the movie, and Destroya was only moderately bigger, I guess. Moderately, quote quote. So yeah, that's scaling pretty good. Not bad, but could be a bit bigger. And now, instead of the box, we're going to look at the tag. Now, this is a little different from your typical Bandai tag from the newer series. This is I think it's from the Godzilla Island series or something like that. It's from 1998. It says there in the back. There's not many colorful pictures here, but I mean, they got that. I'm pretty sure this is Godzilla Island, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, they got a cool shot of Mecha-King Ghidorah, and yeah, it's a cool tag, a little different. In terms of rarity, honestly, I don't really believe the speculation that Mecha-King Ghidorahs are getting rare. I don't know how rare this particular version is. I got him at G-Fest for $30, so if he is getting rare, then I'm glad I got him now, but I don't really think he is getting rare. I wouldn't know why he would be getting rare, and I don't really see, yeah. But you can still find him on Amazon or eBay, and, you know, probably don't take more than $40 for this guy, because it's, at G-Fest, this guy was originally $40, but, I asked the dealer if he would take $30, and he said it was okay, so it's a little hint for any of you G-Fest buyers out there. Try to bargain your way down a little bit, but, yeah, Mecha-King Ghidorah is a really cool figure. I'm very glad to get him, and I hope to possibly use him in the future for something. But yeah. So this is G-Zilla 2010, signing off. See you guys.